Kind day to you all, I'm Kinsmark.
I'm Violeta.
And this is Chapter 18 of the stream series XCOM 2. Continuing on from the same point the last stream left off on, because I think it's Crisis Aversion time. Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully this goes better than
Considering the fire into the flames and the crisis of the retaliation strike. Because, I lost pretty critically last time.
We've got
so...
Sylv R89.
Cheers, hello.
Hello, good evening. Hello, hello.
Happy to see kind new faces.
Bobman is, of course, here saying, hey.
Hey.
I'm pretty sure I said it wrong, but you know what? I don't care.
So, one little alert, just to clarify if anyone is confused looking at characters. I had to disable a small handful of, especially armor mods, because they were causing problems, more invisible limbs and conflicts and things like that. So I actually spent a few hours last night culling a few of those and making sure that save files were still compatible and functional and everything. So I did have to change a couple of characters that had used some of the components from those mods. So a few people are changed. I tried to make them look as comparable to their past incarnations as I could. I had to make a few compromises.
We also renamed a few rookies.
Yes, so we have a few new operators. Let me start loading the game.
Well, actually, several of which are the alts of the poor unfortunate souls who did not make it home.
Our comrades in arms fallen in the field.
Like it says, this night's stream chat has been hijacked by Random Finn. By a Random Finn.
Because, I mean, as one does.
Of course. That's how that works. I really do want some of these as, like,
I know!
posters. Like,
What is it,
Pixel Empire that does, like, video games?
Like, Kedikris is partnered with them.
Yeah,
they do a lot of...
that's the name of it, right?
I think some of theirs are actually, like, metal plates printed with these designs. Some of them, I think, are actually,
cool, by the way.
like, fabric wall hangers. I really like the idea of, like, the stamped metal plates, though. I
really
love
cool.
the idea of that as decor. And I'd love to see these specific loading screens, like, rendered unto such a piece, because I'd hang these around my office happily.
Yes. Though I also wouldn't mind having print versions of, like, what was the workshop one from Fallout 4?
Oh,
like their little,
like the DLC
thing?
poster things?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like those.
And you know, one funny thing occurred to me, actually, earlier, just today. I've spent more time streaming this series than any other in the channel's history so far. And I mean,
really?
like, XCOM in general. Like, including Enemy Unknown, Within, and now XCOM 2, and its DLCs. It has the most, like, invested time of any game.
Yay, we're here.
That the channel has streamed.
Well, I have to admit, I really do love it.
Oh, I absolutely adore it. Like, that is not a complaint at all.
I hilarious that I didn't think I was gonna like it. But man, I love this series.
Because the first game came as a recommendation from a friend of ours that tends to like more strategy-oriented games of a depth that usually kind of puts me off.
I'm a little bit better at those.
I especially take...
That's because I can do the minutia.
Yeah, I take his urgings to check certain games out a little cautiously, because I'm secure enough in my own self to acknowledge that, especially as concerns matters of micromanagement and strategy, he is straight up smarter than me. I accept this. So when he says, no, it's cool, it's easy to understand, I'm like, is it? Are you sure? So, like, I first checked this game out, and I probably mentioned this in the first episode of the first XCOM. It's just, for some reason, I've had it knocking around in my head today. He was, just like, trust me, you'll actually like this one, check it out. And he explained some of the story. I'm like, alright, that sounds cool.
I thought it sounded kind of lame.
Yeah, I explained it to her, and she was just like, okay, like, I'll just put up with it.
And he was like, yeah, we'll stream it. And I'm like, oh, man.
Because that's a commitment. And then after the first stream, I was just like, I don't want to stop.
I know. I turned to him and I'm like, this is
I want to keep playing.
Cool.
I want to play more.
Scotch Pirates is low.
Cheers, mate. You're actually one of those that will show off here. In the roster, I'll cycle through the entire character roster because Misty was using some of the components from some of the cut mods, so I changed up some of her appearance.
I think she still looks pretty cool.
Yeah. And most people look fairly similar to their past incarnations. It's just a few that were heavily leaning upon some of the components that I had to cut. Oh, and Marcus, yeah, I acquired a certain thing that I think you shall approve of.
That is really cool. That is amazing. Wait, no, go back. I'm still.
We'll see it.
And here we go.
All right, so
I believe that
we got yeah, Foxtrot in for Lynx again. Sorry. And
Menthius.
Menthius, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. I'm not sure we have the engineers, so, are you cool with robo-legs? Because, well, I mean, explosions happen, man.
Marcus says, oh, hell yes. Noah is here and says, hey, oh, how goes? And Greenman19 says, your camera window is covering the soldier names.
Oh, okay, sorry about that.
Which means they don't know who these people are.
I mean, they can kind of see some of it. I don't know.
Really
Pyro, this is your newest incarnation. So, also, we finally got Scarlet into the roster.
Yeah.
Because he actually sent me his, like, measurements for, like, you know, character customization stats and everything a long time ago. And I had him in the character creation menu. I just hadn't actually put him into the campaign continuity. Yeah. So, finally got him in. And I think
says,
that
I like
completes it.
Menthius' crotch plate. Alright, let's go back to... Okay, so this is his
I already did it. It's not a huge deal. Don't worry about it.
I do like to see
So, let's see here. I have also, where was that? That's the Advanced Warfare Center? No, that is the Guerrilla Tactics School. Yes. Scarlet, I've already got you in Ranger training since I know that is the class you requested.
Greenman19 says, oh, somebody read my comment. I'm famous.
No, we actually communicate with chat here.
Yes. Pyro says, does the helmet mean I can ram people? Also, yay, robo-arm! Well, I had written down that you specifically wanted your right arm to be a robo-arm, so we did what we could to make that a thing.
I have pieces from, actually a small handful of mods, that can allow me to add incrementally more cybernetic components to you as your character dies again and again. So...
Menthius says, my soldier's still alive? I was thinking he died about 3 times now.
He did.
He did die.
We just,
we gave you an alt.
we fixed him and made an alt and gave him robo-legs, because the explosion cut you in half. That's what I'm saying. So, alright, let's see here. I gotta check on the event queue. Okay, so Mechanized Warfare is coming in a day. Datapad Decryption in a day. Scilab in 6 days.
Where are you in this game? I'm new here. We have just found out about the
yeah, let's see.
The prototype dude from the suits.
Yeah, the actual objectives, because I know my camera is covering that. Let's see. Compromise alien network, use the skulljack on a codex, investigate the codex brain coordinates, complete the codex brain coordinates mission. Active dark event, advent, alloy padding, joy. Okay, so...
Noah asked, what did we think of the Olympic ceremony if we saw it?
I haven't seen
first gold in the rifle tourney.
Huh, cool.
We didn't see it.
I'm not keeping up with it because I don't care to support it.
Yeah,
because I have deep misgivings with the entirety of the Olympics. Anyway, let's see here. Stray dogs. Not now. Let's see. I need to assess the situation.
That's right. We're trying to make contact with the U.S. Do we have enough? Yeah, we do have enough of a we have one more contact before we have to.
So we can do that.
Freeman's a Skulljack Codex mission. Right out. Cheers. Yep.
So, yeah, let's go secure the Avenger Power. That's right, because as soon as I sit down is when... it's crisis aversion time, because then the retaliation mission queues.
No.
And... there it is. Oh, hey! Isn't it? Just like Dad used to make. Mechanized warfare. Alright, let's see.
Assign new project?
New soldier acquired.
Yeah.
Spark-001. I didn't realize these were actual, like, soldiers. That's cool. Spark units do not heal like other soldiers. Staff the Spark in engineering to perform repairs. Alright, anodized chassis. The anodizing process provides the already extensive Spark armor systems with an additional protective layer, creating an even more resilient robotic unit. Reinforced frame. Additional reinforcement to weaknesses identified during XCOM field deployments should further improve Spark unit survivability. Elerium phase cannon.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
The addition of miniaturized Elerium power cell provides the Spark with the greatest possible firepower in combat. Helix rail cannon. Additional plating provides increased durability and damage output, negating long-term wear caused by intense field deployments. And Spark. Designed by the late Dr. Raymond Shen before the initial invasion some 20 years ago, the captured Spark robotic prototype apparently served as the progenitor for all future Advent mech designs. The Spark is a robotic combat unit, serving in either defensive or high-powered combat roles.
So,
Right,
wait, so Shen's stuff became Advent mechs?
Yeah, he created it, and I guess they probably assaulted his compound, stole it, and then subsumed the technology. Because I haven't set aside the time to create a side campaign to actually reach the point on the geoscape to commence the mission added from Shen's last gift, so I can't claim to fully understand the context of the stuff coming from that DLC yet. I meant to have that prepared for this week. Stuff in our scheduling just came up and I couldn't set aside enough time to quite reach it, so I'm probably going to try to finish that for this coming week, and then fill in the gaps much as I did in the Apologies kind of janky timeline as per the Alien Hunters DLC. So, alright, let's see.
Sylph says, I got the feeling that wherever you put your cam, you'll hide something, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
John 123381 says, you might be asking when the next Fallout 4 stream will be? It should hopefully be this Wednesday.
Yeah, as far as I can know, it's coming this Wednesday. Our schedule has just kept having things come up lately, so apologies. I know it's very intermittent and inconsistent, and trust me, I hate that as much as you guys. I'm trying to do as much as I can about it. It's just, life happens, man.
Unfortunately.
So, let's see. Hang on. I need to actually do things.
I love the experimental ammo, though. That gets us some cool stuff.
So, alright. Sparks are
That
pretty
takes a
expensive
lot.
to get going. I've got a war suit. I think
What's experimental armor do?
that is probably just going to incorporate some, like, unique versions of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. I think for now, since I am very low on supplies, and I'd like to keep from using too much of the stuff from Shen's last gift until I've completed the mission relevant to it, I think I'll hold off on that for now.
Yeah.
And save my supplies for other
Later.
things as needed.
Okay, Noah says, buddy, make me Sparky. I'm ready to be a robot. And Link says, hello, friends.
How's it going?
Greenman says, giant death robots, all you need to know. Shield says, hiya, got some news about grandmother. She has to stay in the hospital until she eats without getting sick. Also, they're suggesting that she goes to a rehab center or have someone stay with her to make sure she's eating.
Gotcha.
Mom says that she's complaining about wanting to go home. I don't blame her.
Yeah,
Hospital's kind of sad.
that's natural.
What is that?
So, for a ranger, attacks against flanked enemies deal +3 damage. Sword attacks have 15% chance to critically hit. And it's only 38 supplies.
I like that.
Ooh. Explosives can inflict critical. Doing that.
Hashtag sad.
Alright.
Again.
So,
Hey, Commander.
alright, let's see here. Any of these I need to invest in. I could probably use some smoke.
What is the mind shield? Anyway.
It protects against psychic attacks.
Oh, okay. Pyra says, I would not be surprised if the robots combined like a Megazord from Power Rangers.
Alright. I think that's all the
What in the world is
supplies.
Hellweed?
We got that several streams ago.
Oh, I just don't remember it.
It's the armor that if you
Oh,
get attacked in
they
melee, they take
turn
fire
them on
damage.
fire?
Yeah. Let's see.
Link says, hashtag newts for the demos. Bunny says, finally I get boom crits.
Alright, don't need those. Might as well get that rolling, because we need some intel. What? No.
Oh,
I'm already doing a data pad. Never mind.
we only have 1 day left.
I can see. Alright. Uh-huh.
Shush. Shush, shush, shush.
And there it
There it
is.
is.
Alright.
Okay. No, it says so.
You retaliation site.
Fire melee armor. Do you just combust if they hit you? I see some flaws.
I think it gives it off outwardly.
Yeah.
Operation Starfall.
Sylvax, is this your first playthrough or have you played this before?
First time.
This is our first playthrough.
Alright, hang on, let's see. Great.
No,
And an enemy unknown.
No, I don't want
Turrets
it.
are gone. Jeez, these are all hard enemies.
Berserker.
Uh-huh.
No. Okay.
Alright then.
That's kind of hot.
Yeah, could you not curse us, please? Jeez.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna lose some peeps, though. I mean, like, the civilians.
Shut up! Oh,
The
civilians.
I mean, the people.
Well, of course we're
going
gonna
to
lose civilians.
But...
It is literally impossible
Oh.
not to lose civilians. Alright, Spark ready for combat. Commander, our new Spark units can always be sent on missions, even if they are wounded or being repaired. However, Sparks cannot pick up or carry other soldiers. Alright, I didn't know I'd just get one for free. Interesting.
Green Man wants to know what difficulty are we on? Tough
I
game.
think normal?
I think so.
Okay.
I bet the enemy unknown is the hentai version of Voltor.
Yeah.
It's Angry Voltor.
Yeah, I think
I'm
it's-
sure it is.
I think it's another gatekeeper. Okay.
Link says, Noah gets punched and combust. This is okay. Hey, does anyone smell bacon?
Alright, so let's get our medic set. At least we have a couple of them. Alright, Waskar. We are going to give you... I think tracers. Marcus, we're going to give you Venom and a nanoscale.
I really like the shoulders. Shield says, everything I've written this past week has been filed away for another time. It's just too dark for what I was trying to do.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's understandable.
That happens. Link says I died last stream, right? I left early, so I'm not sure if I'm allowed to dead. You did, but you put in your new self.
Yep,
Does exist again.
he's in the roster.
But you did die, I'm afraid. You will always be remembered.
Alright.
But he says, so last squad is still out of commission. Oh,
Yeah.
I tried my boom boom crits, damn it. I know, yeah, we're pretty much...
Yep.
We're not, like, we actually have a handful of...
Yeah, I mean,
higher
we've got
stuff, but...
a lieutenant.
Um,
Alright.
it says, Okin, idea. A game montage thing with the sound of the police, but every book is a cannon shot.
Sky Ranger deployed. Squad green to deploy.
Alrighty.
I think we should make a combat save once we're on the ground.
Yeah.
Lynx goes, did I at least go out like a man?
Word just came
Yeah.
down. The
Wow.
enemy
I don't
remember.
has a huge force to strike one of the resistance outposts nearby, and those people desperately need any help we can provide them. We're going in to eliminate the enemy threat and secure the area.
Defiance Falls is the name of the resistance haven.
I like all these compound names.
I do too. Shield says, I finally finished Fallout 3, and I'm now just finishing up any quests I haven't finished, along with trying to discover all the locations.
That'll still keep you active for a while.
Yep. Marcus says, I also like how everyone else are wearing some sort of advanced armor, while my guy simply wears some old clothes and a trench coat.
That is one
He's got armor under it.
Forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
So
This is an interesting looking map, I think. At least there's cover.
yeah, well,
Unlike some of our other.
a little. Let's see.
Okay, look,
Survey
I see a civ right
the
there.
AO.
There's a civilian.
I can see that. There's a few of them actually.
Are there?
Yeah.
I only saw the one from here.
Rolling out.
Oh hi.
Wow.
Sup, Archons?
Well, hopefully, since they know we're here, they won't attack the civilians.
Yeah.
Marcus says more games need trench coats. They look so badass. I know, right?
The trouble with them is they're hard to animate
They are. But if you
because they
get
either
them
look
right,
stiff and unnatural, or you have to come up with pretty advanced cloth physics. So it's more than a lot of companies care to deal with.
yeah. Link says everyone's just staring at the spark unit like, what the ever-loving hell is that?
Commander, the hell did this thing come from? Don't worry about it. The acquisitions team got it. We'll cover how that went in a few days.
And they're like, we have an acquisitions team? That's not us?
Sure. Let's see what this cannon's capable of.
Did we get some new armor?
Oh.
we
Sort
had
of.
to
I had
change
to
up
change a
some
few
stuff.
people because of some issues that were coming from a few mods.
Understood.
But we
They
tried
kept-
to keep the look of everybody as close as
Yeah,
we could.
I tried to keep people looking as comparable to their past incarnations as I could, and I made a few, in the case of, like, say, Marcus here, upgrades as I saw fit. Just because, like I said, a few mods were still causing problems, like invisible limbs and that kind of thing, so I came to the conclusion as I was creating a few characters from the list of people that have asked for them. I was like, you know what, I'm already in game, I might as well fix some of this because it keeps causing issues.
Yeah.
So
Bobman says Postal 3 had one that used jiggle physics. Marcus says the Duster Coat and Red Dead Redemption look pretty good. And Link says, can we at least give it the voice of Baymax, Commander?
man, I keep dodging everything.
Try something else.
No, we need to just not let them dodge. At least poison is a thing.
Yeah. Not great. Here they come.
Oh.
Hi. He seems angry about life.
He is a that one, clearly.
Hi, friend.
Shoot him!
How did that miss?
It hit
I
him!
saw the projectile go through the character model at the neck. Come on,
Should
man.
have been a crit, dang it!
Speaking of crits.
They broke something.
Yeah, like, as far as these missions are concerned, as callous as it sounds, I've stopped caring about civilian casualties. They're just going to happen. And
Really, what we just need to worry about is how many saves can
Well,
be saved to match
the most efficient way I can save as many civilians as possible is actually to not care about them and focus entirely on eliminating enemies. Because the faster I eliminate enemies, the fewer guns are pointed at civilians.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds callous, it's
Yeah.
just the most efficient way of approaching it.
I
Ow.
still think it's one ugly alien. And where did we get the robot? We researched the thing, and then we got a free robot.
Yep.
Pretty much. If this misses, I'm gonna be upset. Okay.
I just did 1 point of damage.
What?
Come on, Waskar! You can do more than that, right?
Link says XCOM, because even if the target is hit, it's still missed.
Ooh.
100%.
Yeah, and because sniper rifles actually lose accuracy at close range, that's actually a very poor shot. You know what? He doesn't have a pinion hovering over him, so I'm going to take the chance. Because we need to do some damage to him. Hopefully somebody else can save him. Could use a tic-tac, friend.
Yep. But he says, provided that your squad can hit a damn thing.
Yeah.
Steel says, everyone needs needs to hit the range, it seems.
Yeah.
They haven't warmed up yet, clearly.
They're working on it. Get to that cover, and... Okay. Can you finish him off? Cool! Alright. How do you have a clearer shot on him than the Archon? You know what? I'll just stop asking questions. Sparky, do you have a melee?
Does he have
Overdrive. Take 3 actions this turn, and no action is turn ending. Multiple standard shots incur a small recoil penalty.
What?
That's awesome! Alright.
That sounds amazing. I like that.
But it doesn't sound like he has a melee, so I am going to put him in the way of our other commando over here. And then
I like
we're
his
just,
legs. His leggies.
Yeah, there we go. Hi, friend! Come on!
Ow. I just hurt myself in my upset.
Gersh darn newfangled technology.
Wink says, I think the big guy needs a monster-sized Snickers or a laser beam to the face.
Hey, there we are. Alright. Cool. Alright, so that gamble paid off.
Now we gotta get them out.
Yeah, we gotta get Marcus out of the way. Let's see. I don't know if that is safe
I don't
from
think
that
that's
AoE.
safe. I don't think so.
So you know what? We're actually going to retreat a little and let them come to us. Ooh, I still have a shot. Oh, that's right, because he's up there. You know what? Overwatch. Lock him down a little. That'll have to do. Now, how clear a shot do you have? 62? Nah. Overwatch on him. When he moves, he gets lit up. Whew, okay, alright. All clear. Does him coming down from the sky not provoke an attack?
I think it's because it was vertical.
Ah.
Not horizontal.
Fine.
Power says he ain't got no legs, ain't even got legs.
He ain't got no legs. That's Archon Dan. You would. You freaking would.
So dicketry.
Alright.
Such dicketry. Very wow.
Hi, friend. Oh, come on. There we go. Killed his shield in one shot and poisoned
We'll
him.
take it.
This is acceptable. Whoa, the hell? Whoa, 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 whoa.
What happened?
One of our characters just died. He just fell over. The hell?
Where?
Valentine.
What?
I didn't see a damn thing hit him. I'm calling shenanigans on that. Uh-huh. Alright, hang on. I ain't standing for that.
No. Nuh-uh.
Let's, load from a couple of turns ago.
No. There's
'Cause...
something wrong about that.
Am I just missing something, or did he just fall over for no reason at all?
I didn't see anything. Link says the guy had a stroke mid-battle.
I guess. I mean... Alright, so this is from the start. Alright.
I'm so confused by that.
I don't know. Let's just give it a clean start here. Yes, run toward me, civilian. I'll save you if it's convenient. Okay. Overwatch.
That's actually not that bad a position for the
The except he's taking my cover.
I know. Link says that, or he forgot how to breathe. That is a valid potentiality.
Archon just terrified him so severely, he just had a heart attack and fell over dead on the field of combat.
I guess so.
You know what? Since I know those Archons are far enough away, they're probably gonna charge me. I think I'm just gonna set everyone to Overwatch and then just shred them as they come.
It was just a dream. Don't let it become a nightmare.
Running to Overwatch.
Full
That's
cover.
perfect.
And there we
Link says,
go.
or if we did the flop way too hard.
Everybody do the flop.
On Overwatch.
Alright. Come at me, you aliens. I said me, not the nice lady.
Poor Bridget. She dies every time.
Oh, you... Really? Okay. Alright. I'll take it.
It shot through the ground, but you know what?
Woo!
Also shot through the ground.
Because you know what? Just screw the cover of hillsides.
Okay.
Yeah, you're stealing my cover, and that means it's dangerous to go save you, so sorry, man, you're on your own for a little while.
On it.
Can I fix... Nope. Oh, wait. Hang on. Maybe. Hang on. Sparky, come here.
Did that just happen? They shot through the ground?
Yeah, the collision system in this game isn't always all that fantastic.
Yeah, Link says, not Baymax! Why would you hurt Baymax? We
He's
fixed him?
a little more like just a couple-legged Tachikoma. Oh, cool. I can heal him with nanomeds. Because that makes sense. He's absolutely composed of organic components. Sure. Maybe the nanomachines can also fix artificial pieces.
Nothing happened.
Oh, wait, there we go. All
I
right.
was like, nothing happened!
You know what? We're going to put an aid protocol on Sparky. There we go.
That's just his name. He's so cute.
Heading out.
We need to learn how to paint him, though. I think he needs some special Sparky paint.
I know there are a lot of mods already on the workshop adding like customization components to Spark units. I've intentionally avoided them because I want to see what the default
Yeah.
version of them is like.
But eventually we will need
Oh yeah. Like one of the mods that caught my eye in particular is one that adds some of the customization pieces of the mech units from Enemy Within, so that you can customize Spark units to look like non-cyborg versions of the mechs of that game.
Link says Spark's name is Baymax and I'm sticking with it.
Sir. Commander, sir.
Pyre says fine, but the next one is called Wally. And
Wow.
Link says deal.
Down you go.
Can we have one that's Eva?
Eva.
We should name.
Oh,
We should
she is a smear on the concrete.
Yeah, we should definitely name one Tachikoma though.
Oh yes.
I don't like it
'cause-
when I can hear movement, but nothing is.
I think I've said this in streams past.
Should we go get the sieve now?
Yeah. One of my traditions as far as like owning computers and stuff is
Location confirmed.
since one can name
I got you. Go.
a PC like in the control panel and stuff, I always name all of my computers after some of my favorite AIs from like anime and games and shows and stuff.
His current one is named Edie.
Yep.
After Mass Effect.
The Mass Effect AI.
And my laptop is named Edie Platform after the Mass Effect 3.
And my last one was named Ada after Zone of the Enders.
Yeah. Buddy says the other must be named Skynet.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus.
He sounds like a Geth. We have to name one Legion.
Yes!
You may proceed.
Wait, is that the same voice as Legion? Because that sounds incredibly similar.
I don't know. It might be.
I think it is. Okay.
All over it.
That'll have to do.
Link says, "Do it, Commander!"
Yeah, right.
Fook says hi.
Hello?
Marcus says, "Man, the duster my guy's wearing looks like he scavenged it from the trash or hasn't washed it in ages. And I like it. Makes him seem like a true bush ranger."
Yeah, man. It's...
Pyre says,
Yeah,
"Overlord.
yeah.
Was that one in the Mass Effect 2 DLC?
Yes. I think that was the second one.
I think so.
Hi, friends. Ah, come on.
At least that one didn't look like it hit.
Ooh, there we go.
Fair.
Hey, Lancer down.
He's like, "Wait, what?
Oh, crap! No!
Not my buddy!"
Larry! He still owed me 15 space dollars.
Not Chris Anderson! Yeah.
Civilians left and right.
Shut up, Central.
We need to get these people out of here.
I'm aware of that.
Phil asks, "What about Jarvis?" I approve.
I'm cool with that.
Jarvis will work for me.
Good copy.
Get it
Moving
to
on
go.
target.
There we go.
Is that a
Ooh.
Civ right below us?
No, that's one of ours. He just got one out.
Wow. Link says, "Gundams?"
No, because those are, like, pilotable
Those
craft.
are gigantic.
Whoa, whoa, why is the screen all shickily wibbly wobbly?
Are we suddenly in shaky cam
Is,
videos?
is he just, like, freaking out because of the Muton?
I think so. Maybe.
Alright, Sparky.
Pyre says you can call 2 Kronk and Zephyr after Ratchet and Clank robots.
Yeah,
There are a lot of cool robots in the world.
man.
Rolling.
Alright, get up to high ground. Let them come to us. Oh, nice. Come on, Grindel. Keep carrying on. You OG of the channel, you. Even though I haven't seen hide or hair of him in a long time. Because I know his connection is always problematic. Come on. Put him down.
Marcus
That's
says,
what I'm talking
if
about.
I'm being honest, I would definitely wear a duster if I was in his boots. Or just in a similar situation.
Yeah. They're actually very comfortable.
They are. And then you can use it as a makeshift blanket at night, too.
Yeah.
Or roll it up to make it a pillow.
I mean, there's a reason they were used so commonly.
Not to mention, they just look badass.
Yeah.
I mean, you look more
I mean-
intimidating when you wear one.
Cool look, utilitarian function. What's not to love, man?
Shoot him!
I just hate that certain assholes in modern history have kind of ruined the image of long coats. Because they're so cool! Oh, come on, man. You shot him through the floor! Mingwu does not approve.
That's not right, man. Link says Merc and Green for Ratchet Deadlock.
Hi, Shieldy.
Marcus
That's some
says,
cute cover you got there.
I would just take one to the badass.
Eh!
Huh?
Ooh, I heard the... Yep.
Yeah.
Confirmed loot drop.
Save.
Yes, that is a good idea.
You're welcome.
Alright, there we go. Because this is actually a fantastic start to this mission.
Pyre says, you have to love Ratchet and Clank for the robots. There was one that was a fat pirate who drank grog.
Confession! I actually haven't played those games.
Me either.
I've heard I'd like them, I just haven't played them.
Self says, oh, by the way, your background image when you're offline is pretty cool.
Why, thank you.
I think
That's actually...
It does sound like Legion.
It does. Yeah, that's actually a still from a project that kind of fell through several years ago. I was intentionally, or rather originally intending, I should say, to create a, like, cut-up gameplay and live action with some comedic effects and stuff, full review video for Fallout New Vegas. And I actually shot some of the scenes that I intended to use in the script of that, and that's a still from one of those. And it didn't come together well. So as much time and effort as I had put into it, I was just like, this is kind of shitty.
And we just like it for the...
Yeah, so at this point I just use that footage as a source of cool stills like that.
Paris says, I am ashamed of you, Ken. Part of it is I'm not... What consoles were that?
Those were the PlayStation, so I mean, I don't have a lot of excuse.
Well, I have an excuse because I didn't have a PlayStation until I met you.
Yeah, like
My PlayStation is your PlayStation.
I played a lot of... I don't mean to sound like a gaming hipster here. I played some lesser-known series that I absolutely loved. Like, some of my favorites early on in the PlayStations were the Siphon Filter series. I absolutely adore those.
We can only lose 2 more.
Yeah, I know. Get up
For
there.
the civilians.
Snatch that loot. Ooh, hello. Having those. Hi, friends. Alright.
Good. Focus on... Voltorb!
It concerned me that I hadn't seen it yet.
Uniquely graceful compared to some of the other species.
No.
I'm not sure that's what I'd call it, Shen.
It's off very strong psionic readings.
It's not graceful, it's terrifying.
Concentrate fire on the angry Voltorb!
Marcus says, this is kind of shitty. How long have you been on the internet again? In the internet, shitty can be Oscar-worthy. Fire says, I swear I won't make you play them if it's the last thing I do.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, sweet. I can get to full cover and get a civilian out. Do that! No! Damn it! Not happy times.
So gross.
Why does it always gotta focus on his freaking, like, muck taint?
No.
Ugh.
It's so gross.
Sound like freaking JonTron. Ugh.
Orders confirmed.
Is that in his evac range? Alright, cool. Grendel, I am leaving you in harm's way for the greater good. I apologize. It's just comes with the duty, man. Rocket launcher? Damn, too high. Have a clear shot.
Shield says, that is gross and looks like it's melting.
Can I take him out in one shot? Come on, Marcus, come on! Ah, damn it! Alright. Gotta get somebody up there to help them out. If I move here, can I get eyes inside of there? Yeah, I can get eyes on the faceless, though. Hey, ugly! Catch me if you can. Anyone else? Nope.
Gross. I don't
Just
like
Sparky.
those.
Alright. Finish off the melty man. There we are. Alright.
Understood.
That has a satisfying mechanical quality to the audio of that cannon.
Yeah. What are you doing?
You have eyes
Francesca Rizzo.
on my squad.
Into a massacre out there.
I know!
That camp is getting wiped out.
Pyrus says, and if I die before that, I will haunt your internet router until you do. He's only unconscious, he's not dead.
And at least this time I saw what happened, so I can accept that. Oh, come on, Grendel. You're a hard ass. You're more than this.
No!
shields on top of alloy padding. Fantastic. Ugh. Hentai mode engaged! Don't you do it. Don't you do it! Ugh, God. Fantastic. Wait a minute. Hang on. Did that just...
Yep.
Oh, that's the shield. Never mind. Okay, for a second I thought that animated Valentine, and I was just like, he isn't dead! Oh. Oh, this is about to go all kinds of sideways.
We had a good save, so we can always go back.
Yeah, I know. No. Don't worry about the Psy zombies. They are a waste of time. Focus on... Can I hit the shield? Codexes... Damn. Actually, I think Waskar is the one with the EMP rounds. So... Take a shot at the Codex. There we go. Alright. Oh, man. Ordinarily, I'm happy when they split. Right now, though, that is not good news. Let's see. Alright. Sparky, we gotta get you down there. Whew. Oh my. How do you not have a clear shot on that giant thing?
Who knows?
Alright. Oh, come on.
We cannot predict what the effects will be.
Uh-huh. Oh, God. Well, at least it cut through his shield.
Dang, rain.
At least it's poisoned.
There's that.
It's...
Oh, my. How is that thing so hard to hit?
Don't know.
Alright, you know what? Focus on the Codex so that we have one less gun pointed at us. There we go. At least since it is organic, I can poison it. Don't you do it! I swear, some of these aren't actually completable. Because there are just so many enemies with so much health, it is functionally impossible, if they choose to not engage me and continue engaging civilians, to stop them from killing the number that'll prevent me from actually completing the objective. Woo! Alright, it missed! Okay. You would. Freaking Gatekeeper, man. New least favorite enemy.
Yep.
Because, my God, it means the worse the mission gets for everyone, including them, the more it has in its animated arsenal. What the hell are you up to? Yeah, of course, on Overwatch. You would. Okay, then. Please tell me you have a free reload. Nope. Alright. I don't want to... Alright, fine. Shoot the Lancer, then. There we go. Alright. Just keep putting targets down. Try not to get overwhelmed. Alright, idea.
Order received.
Sparky, you move that way. Activate his Overwatch. Yes, alright, avoid getting hits. Excellent. And now... Roqueta Launcher. We're just gonna say... Screw you and everything in your general vicinity. Confirm. Confirm the launching of the Roqueta.
Remember the enter works.
Whoa. There we go. Jeez. Alright, cool.
That was kind of cool looking.
And that shredded some armor. Excellent.
Awesome.
No, I don't care about the Psy Zombie. I don't care about the Psy Zombie. Codex I do kind of care about. Actually, wait a minute. Can I reach the shield? Not without leaving me exposed to the captain. Damn it. Alright. New idea.
So it says
Can
kapow.
Can I torch the shield? No. Damn. If I get just a little closer, then... What if I move here? Can I... Yes! Excellent. Alright. Because I want to put some damage over time on that gate. And that shredded armor. Cool, I didn't realize Incendiary did that. Good to know. Marcus, if you would please, put one hell of a hurt on that ugly hentai monster. That is not putting one hell of a hurt on the ugly hentai monster! Nyeh!
I don't think that even came out right.
I don't care! Right, full cover. Oh, come on. At least it's poisoned. Alright.
Sylv says lol.
Alright, he's still standing. Because as soon as I drop the gatekeeper, a lot of these zombie threats will cease to matter. Come on, man!
Commander, the aliens have slaughtered the resistance.
I saw.
Get away with this. Menace 1-5. We have to get control of the situation and take out those hostiles.
That is a frustrating conclusion. Oh, come on.
They just killed Jack.
I know.
It was like, he hit him and turned him into a zombie!
Because that effectively means that this particular mission is more or less unwinnable, and it's up to the whims of the AI to decide whether it cares to engage me or the civilians. Because if it just keeps shooting at civilians, there is no functional chance, as far as action economy is concerned, for me to win. I mean, I can get all of my people out alive, I just can't complete the objective.
Yep.
It's functionally impossible. And you missed.
Bad. Pyre says, yay, stuff's on fire. Marcus says, weren't there some weapons that hurt the enemy even if they missed?
Yeah, they're
they're on-
stocks. They're all attached to the weapons carried in the hands of characters that are out in med right now, so... Yeah, okay. This has gone even more sideways than I expected, so...
We try this again.
One more time.
Because this is after a good beginning.
Yeah. So... Alrighty.
I believe in you.
I know this is a lot of save scrubbing, it's just... I mean, come on, you have to admit, this mission is screwing me over hard.
Yep. We don't like to lose, we'll be honest.
I mean, it's not just that, it's just, if I'm gonna lose, I'd like to lose fairly.
Yep.
That was one of my critiques of Long War. Like, I know it's part of the intended experience that you have to get it in your head that you can't win everything. I get that. It's just, that's the intention of the mod. I don't get the impression that that was one of the intended messages to cram into the heads of players from the creators at Firaxis for this game. Like, yeah, the Long War team helped to make part of it. It's just, at the end of the day, you still have to look at it as though it is a game, you know, and to critique it as such. And if one can't complete the objective, that's...
The Resistance managed to recover and restore a handful of these mobile communications jammers over the years.
Cool.
With a few makeshift repairs, these things have proven invaluable to the Resistance effort. Go! You're safe! Go!
Okay.
Ret76 says, "Are we dead yet?" And Link says, "Best Joker voice actor? Discuss."
Mark Hamill.
Yep, and that's what Ret said too.
Like, just end of discussion, Mark Hamill. Purely voice acting. As far as full character acting, I'd either say him, because he has done some, like, panel readings and such, sort of in character himself, and he is, you know, clearly an actor himself, or Heath Ledger. Personal opinion, not objective.
Yep.
Just personal opinion.
But as far as voice actor,
Mark Hamill and Heath Ledger.
Yeah. Pyro says, "In my opinion, Mark Hamill for voice, but Heath Ledger for on screen."
That. Oh, don't you do it.
Don't do it. Don't do
Okay.
it.
You can come for me, that's fine. Just don't go for the civilians.
Do not go to this.
I'd prefer if you concentrate all fire on me. Oh god.
Ret says, "The best Batman voice is Kevin Conroy."
Conroy. I don't know that. Is he the one that voiced him in the animated series? Because if that's the case, I'd agree. I can't place that name, though.
I'm not good at names, pretty much.
Hi, Ugly. How's it going? Take a dirt nap. Look at his position. Paint me like one of your mud girls.
Ret says yes.
Sweet. I knew I knew that name from somewhere, I just couldn't place it.
Marcus says, "I don't know Batman well enough to have an answer."
I highly recommend the animated series.
Bunny says, "I agree on Mark Hamill. Come on, it's Luke fucking Skywalker, for Christ's sake."
Thing is, though, like, this may come across as more critical than I intended. The character of Luke Skywalker did not push Mark Hamill's acting ability.
No.
That was a fairly simple character to act in all of his incarnations. The character of the Joker, however, because he is so far removed from the state of mind, the mannerisms, and the speech patterns of a normal person, was far more impressive in terms of his ability as an actor.
Yeah.
I
I like him in both. But...
Oh, absolutely. Like, he nailed each part. I just think one was more critically impressive than the other.
Sheila says, "My oldest is Mark Hamill." Says Heath Ledger or Jack Nicholson for live action.
Yeah, I mean, Jack Nicholson did a pretty good job, especially considering his incarnation of the Joker fit the feel of the movie that that incarnation appeared in.
I still really like Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah, so do I. Like, he really nailed that sensation of just a dangerous man. Like, Jack Nicholson's, like, he felt more like a cartoon villain, which, yes, is what he was. Heath Ledger's, though, like, he felt like the kind of guy that if you were in the same room with him, you would not feel safe.
No.
And that's perfect for Joker.
Yeah.
Well,
Rat
right.
says...
Oh, except for when I kill you. That's pretty harm-ish.
Kevin Conroy is the first person to give Batman and Bruce Wayne different voices.
Mm-hmm.
He also voices Batman in many movies and the Arkham games.
Does he do it in the Arkham games? I didn't know that.
Link says, I grew up on Mark Hamill's Joker. That voice acting was amazing. And that laugh.
Oh yeah, his laugh
God, it
is
still gives me chills.
just
Yeah.
iconic. Like, my favorite film for that entire franchise, more than any of the live actions, is one of the lesser known films for it. It was the animated Mask of the Phantasm. So good.
Pyre says, have you heard the theory that the Joker isn't insane, but super sane? So sane that he's a level of sanity above everyone else.
That sounds very pretentious to me.
Well, you know, what is insane versus sane?
No, oh, I know. It's a subjective thing after a certain point. The thing is, though, like, if you're deeming sanity as the quality of lacking mental disorders, that is clearly not the case, because he has several. Megalomania, one of. So, in that regard, from, like, a clinical, like, diagnosis perspective, no, he is very much insane. He's functionally insane. He is insane, though.
It all depends on what you mean by your definition of insanity versus sanity.
Yeah, because a lot of people have different definitions for it, and I tend to ascribe, because I'm minored in psychology in college, to the more medical version of the term insanity. Which, for those who are curious, is generally a frowned-upon term, because it's such a carte blanche phrase that it doesn't really mean anything. It just means you're not normal. It's almost the medical term of just saying, you're weird! So...
We did it!
There we go. Yeah, prior to anything else, actually.
Make a new one.
Yeah.
Link says, Mask of the Phantasm was not just a Batman movie. It was the Batman movie.
Mm-hmm.
Paris says, the Imaginary Axis did a whole video on it. It's quite good.
It is probably one of the just highest quality animated films ever made, in my opinion.
Rhett says, Batman TAS and the old X-Men animated series are two of my favorite shows of all time.
I wasn't as much of a fan of the X-Men animated series. I can't really point a clear finger at why. It didn't do much for me.
That was the last one.
Yeah, I know.
But we made it.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
sorry, Francesca.
because I had a little, like, prior knowledge, and I didn't get greedy and go for the loot. So knowing that all the aliens are concentrated over here,
Yeah.
I just circled around this flank and just collected as many civilians as I could.
Yep. Well, we did it,
So.
though.
I retract the previous statement that this particular mission is functionally impossible. It's just once I got engaged, I mean, I still maintain the criticism that if I'm engaged with the aliens, they should engage me, not civilians.
Yeah.
Because then it ties my hands to a pretty unfair degree.
Yeah. Link says, let me tell you the definition of insanity.
Insanity is doing the same fucking thing over and over and over and over again, expecting shit to change. No, please.
He does have that entire
I have
monologue
the entire thing memorized. And I've said this in the past. We have a lot of new people, so I'll reiterate a short incarnation of the story again. That monologue, this is going to sound like pretentious and strange, hang with me here, was the impetus for me actually commencing and acting upon the idea of creating Last Level Press. Because I played Far Cry 3, that monologue came from, for those who aren't aware. It's actually delivered from the character of one of the most threatening villains in the game. The thing is, though, I tend to, because I am curious about psychology and, like, recognizing character motivations and things like that, I still listen even to the intentions of characters that are depicted in a negative and villainous manner, because I'm fascinated with them. And the strange thing is, his monologue essentially comes down to it's crazy to continue on in the same monotonous life day in and day out and expect anything to change and for you to get happier if you aren't satisfied with that life. That's what it comes down to. And that's exactly where I was in my life at the time. I had just come from 3 different jobs, all of which I couldn't stand. I hated the entire cycle I felt myself in. And so the whole message of that actually resonated really profoundly with me. Saying, you know what, change your course, do something different, because just going from one job either working for a company or for the state to another, it isn't doing anything for you. This isn't making you any happier. So that's why I decided, you know what, I'm going to completely change gears, I'm going to work for myself, I'm going to take the risk, and I'm going to do something that most people would consider just too much of a risk to even take on. You know, the idea of internet-oriented self-employment. It's an intimidating, complex, and hard to understand thing for a lot of people. And yet, once I started it, it felt like the right thing to do. And as frustrated as I can get, I was actually chatting with her about this last night, with, you know, like the lack of monetary success, despite the fact that I've now got almost 3 years in this, I still feel as though I'm doing something more worthwhile now than I ever have in my entire career professionally. Because I'm doing something that, one, I actually care about, not just that is in my job description. I can see the results on the community, on people that thank me for saying, hey, I'm not going to waste my time on this game that you did a first 15 on, or thanks for sharing and making me smile and making my day a little more enjoyable with this Let's Play series or that, or directing my attention to this cool mod that I'd never heard of. Like, all of those things, those are people's lives, even if infinitesimal little ways I've helped and improved. That is cool, that is tangible, and that's something that I care about doing. And that's a major change from where I was, because I was just like, well, I just go in and, like, because for those who aren't aware that are new, I used to work for a corrections department, working inside of a jail. So I knew intellectually, sure, someone has to man that post because it serves, you know, a meaningful purpose in society, because corrections departments are, you know, a negative thing. I mean, it's just, that's part of how an organized society should work. It just, I couldn't see the direct results of any of my labors. It was all obfuscated from me. All I had was the knowledge on an intellectual level that I was doing something that helped society incrementally. I mean, maybe just color me selfish. I like to see the actual results of what I'm doing.
Can I catch up?
Sure. I know I kind of rambled on there.
Brett says, video games changing lives. That is an awesome story.
Yeah, man.
Marcus says, video games changed my life as well. They were the reason why I decided to try writing. Now I'm writing a full-length story.
That's awesome, man.
Lynx also has the boss monologue memorized. And Marcus says, that boss in Crack Window.
It's strangely inspirational, isn't it?
Yeah. Pyrus says, the only Batman show I've seen was the Batman from, like, 2004. I think that's the one that Robin from the original Teen Titans show was from.
That's cool. Yeah, I know they, didn't they actually do his, like, arc transitioning from Robin to Nightwing at some point? I think they did.
I don't know. Maybe. Shoot it. Don't let it get close. Because it will just kill you in one hit.
I just gotta get some acid on it.
Because it should be poisoned also.
Yeah, and that's shredded armor, so now future shots will do more damage to it.
Yeah, it's still poisoned.
If it takes out one person, sadly that's acceptable.
We're sorry, Jack. We love you, we promise.
I'm hoping it actually does its zombie thing next. Because it's low enough on health now, if I concentrate fire on it, I can kill it prior to the zombies closing on it. Hi, friend!
Pew pew!
Yeah!
No.
Ow! Alright, he's just stunned. Yes. Still some health. Alright, he's fine. Mostly.
Ooh.
Shake it off!
Shield says, I only watched your Fallout New Vegas VODs. It wasn't until I watched your exports of the Fallout 4 streams. I like your guys' start of the Fallout 4 more than anyone else's Let's Play. You really threw yourself into the soul survival.
I tried.
haven't missed too many streams. Yep.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, as soon as you started showing up, I can hardly think of a single one you ever missed, so I appreciate that. That's awesome.
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Not hentai edition. Yeah, he's doing his own.
Well, we lost one.
Oh, it killed the Codex.
Cool.
It murdered its Codex buddy.
Sadly, we shall have to cheers a toast to Mr. Valentine
Is he
on the
dead?
memorial wall. Yeah, because he was just stunned, and then one of their shots connected with the van he was standing next to, and it exploded. And that freaked Grendel the hell out, too.
Yeah.
I mean, understandably so.
Marcus says, and of course this LLP community deserves some credit too. You guys have been keeping me in the go with the writing. We love our community.
No, I mean, I actually, like, I said this on Twitter a while back, because it was just really on my mind that day. And it absolutely justifies saying again, is you guys have no idea how much just the coolness of this community helps to keep me sane. And, like, the continued support from you guys that even when I screw up or the schedule's intermittent or anything, y'all are just like, don't worry about it. You know, life happens, man. Like, I put a lot of pressure on myself. To a degree that I know I shouldn't. I just can't help it, though. That's just who I am.
Yep. Sheila asks who we lost. I believe it was...
Alexander Valentine.
Neutralizing hostile target.
What?
I don't actually remember whose character that is. Oh, okay.
That's Snowman's. Oh, he never did manage to get his nickname.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Dragon. Sheila says we need to hit the bar for a drink in their honor.
Uh-huh. Alright, get out of there. And... oh, come on. It only has 1 health. Come on! Pew pew! Yes! Alright!
Oh!
I will never get tired of owning that.
And
Alright.
save another one.
I wonder, do all of those zombie kills count toward his kill count?
I don't know, but we should save.
Yeah.
We killed the gatekeeper.
This is the most combat saves I've ever made. Combat, save, gatekeeper down.
Link says, I did that monologue during high school to try and get into a play. Needless to say, the judges were terrified and people stayed away from me for a while afterwards. Unfortunately, I didn't get the part.
I would love to spend some time really fully immersing myself in the memorization of not just the actual like script of it, in the intonations and the facial expressions, in, you know, the actual like physical motions of it, and do like a stand-up slam poetry
As Voss.
like, yeah, like performance of it. And of course, credit Michael Mondo for, you know, the original inspiration for that, because I mean, that character was completely his own, to a degree that a lot of people don't even realize. They actually originally had, for the writers of Far Cry 3, this like pretty cliched, honestly, like stone cold killer kind of mercenary character in mind for the first major antagonist. And then Michael Mondo showed up, and he just kind of came in there with his own idea of what a villain should sound like, and just did his own thing, completely away from their original idea. And they were so impressed with it, they completely changed their idea of that character to just say, you know what? This is awesome what you're doing. Do more of that, and we're just going to completely rewrite him around you. So, like, he deserves all credit for that. At the same time, though, like, I have such a personal appreciation for that monologue. I'd love at some point to actually do, like, a performance of it myself.
Marcus says, I feel like the community members are automatically friends, despite the fact that most of us have never met each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I do consider you guys my friends.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got
Absolutely.
people in this community that I consider closer friends than a lot of the people that, you know, I knew from college and then I thought I would always keep up with that I haven't, because life happens.
Yeah.
Like, there's probably one other person that I consider, you know, a closer friend, and it's just because, I mean, he and I are as close to siblings as it gets without actually, like, sharing a parent.
Well, I consider him essentially the big brother I never had.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's hardly a comparison.
But Rhett says, this is what you're doing. Keep doing that. No, it says, hey, what a conversation I've walked into. A testament to that. Ken, 2 nights ago, Google Earth escapades.
Yeah. Yeah, we were sharing some of the funnier aspects of the areas around where we live.
Stupid Ella. I hate that street.
Ha!
Do it!
Hi, friend.
Stab
Grendel's come to say hello. I wish I could remember the name of Beowulf's sword.
Oh, dang it.
I know it. I can't remember it.
Noah said, and we found, well, you, giving a car the stink eye.
Yeah! Oh, I
Wait,
forgot to mention
what?
that. Yeah.
What?
Funny story.
Are you on Google Maps?
I am. I was
Where?
showing him because we were talking about some of like the areas where he grew up and stuff, and so just for curiosity, I navigated on Google Earth to the actual cul-de-sac on the street that I grew up in, and yeah, I sent him the link because I've talked about like the area around stuff, so and I actually like I trust him close enough. I'm like I don't care if he knows where I used to live, and then as I was navigating around Street View, the pictures on there are so old that I realized the kid walking down the street, like coming home having just gotten off of the
bus?
yeah, and I'm like, wait a minute, I know that pack, I know that little case, I know those shoes. Oh God, he's a little light-haired kid. That's me.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah, there's like a 16-year-old me on Google Earth, and my God, they haven't updated those photos in so long.
That's amazing. You have to show me after stream. Link says when they did the boss thing, I went the whole 9 yards when I did it. Haircut, clothes, mannerisms, facial expressions. Now that I look back
Awesome.
at it, I would be terrified too. A 6'2" skinny kid went completely nuts during a tame audition.
Yeah, complete with haircut. That's a level of intensity that is probably somewhat intimidating to some people.
No,
I
it's
just
no
call that
kidding.
dedication to a role myself.
Yeah, and no kidding. And Ken thinks I live in 1984. And Marcus says, okay, I need to go check Google Maps. I know! I need to know!
Yeah, I wish I could actually show that to you guys. If I can just like take a still of it, I might. It's just because, I'm a security conscious person. I don't want to like give out my old address online. I'm sure you can understand. If I can manage to do it in such a way that I can take a screenshot that just shows that sans any like
We could
locational
probably
info.
crop it.
Probably, yeah. I may share that at some point because it was just so.
Hilarious.
I don't know. For some reason, I found it creepy and unsettling. I don't know why. It's just. When I figured that out, I was just like, ah!
At our house, I mean, they've redone it since then because there's a whole new neighborhood. But back before they did, like when that neighborhood was new and you were coming to stay with us on the summers, your old car was on the street.
Yep.
The car we had that was like 2 cars ago.
Uh-huh.
She says, my sister says I'm on Google Maps with a street corner at my youngest son's, that was my youngest son's bus stop.
You just stand on the dead gatekeeper. Desecrate his creepy tentacly corpse.
I don't like it. Oh, that's an enemy right there.
Hi, Shieldy. How's it going? You know what? Screw you, screw your cover, and everything you ever knew and loved.
Belder2 says hi. Hello.
Hey.
Welcome
Cheers, man.
back. We're still on the same
It's actually going.
retaliation mission as last time, but
It's
we're
going
doing
well-ish
well.
this time. So apparently, talking about like channel inspirations and all of that.
Belder says, how are you? I am sick. Day 7.
Ooh,
oh, I'm
not fun.
sorry. Oh, Rhett says the name of Beowulf's swords was Unthing.
There we are. That's the one.
Thank you, Rhett. Sheila's BRB.
Don't you dare shoot a Grendel. Don't you dare. He's only got 1 health.
Don't you do it.
Alright, there we go. Ha ha!
Dude, use your movement. Get out of the fire, you idiot.
Don't you do it. Oh crap, he's flanking him. He's gonna do it.
He's gonna
Oh,
do
he
it.
gonna do it!
Miss!
Oh, that ain't a miss. That's a forehead shot.
Mel just says that sword was OP. Brett says snake Google.
Commander, we pulled a number of civilians from the combat zone, but the strike team is suffering heavy casualties.
I'm aware.
We might want to consider pulling the plug on this mission.
No.
I might want to consider shutting you the f up!
Let's do this.
We've got this, dang it.
It's fine, Central. It's fine.
Belder says bye-bye. Yep. Poor Grendel. But, I mean...
He was a valorous soul. He served his community with honor and
but
dedication.
We lost Alexander Valentine, so we lost Snowman. Oh no, he was our combat hacker.
Was he? Okay. Well, we still got the
And
Mang
then
Bob.
we lost Grendel.
Come on, come meet the firestorm.
Belter says, Shuttle, shut up! We do not need to hear it. Is that it?
He is avenged. Oh, come on, are there more of you? Of course there are.
That's so gross. Stop it. I don't need to see the weird twitching all the time. Belter says, also, have I been made a soldier? Not yet, because we do not have enough noobs.
Yeah.
Mostly because we are poor.
And we just lost a few, so...
So, the possibility is definitely
Yeah,
there. So
you're on the list, because we keep a list of people that have
Yes.
requested characters on the laptop.
You are on the listy.
Hi. Come on, Waskar, put him down. That's what I'm talking about. Shot to the heart!
No
Yeah.
longer a threat.
Yeah.
And he does not give love.
That is 1-5.
There's no
Status
love there.
confirmed. We're not picking up any additional contact.
You give love a hard name.
Mission accomplished.
We got good.
That's still considered good? I lost 2 people.
That's because it was so difficult. They're like,
Yeah.
you made it.
Operation Starfall. As truly, stars among men have fallen this day.
New record.
That's an average cover. Okay.
Brett says, and you're too late.
Yeah. At least Sparky came home.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm like, dang it.
Look at the way he moves.
I know, he's
all
adorable.
Twitchy.
Still, he's doing the crying face. But we did it. The mission was completed.
Yeah,
It was a success.
Finally past that mission now.
Save immediately.
Yeah. That is the hardest retaliation mission I have yet come up against.
Yeah. Marcus says, my guy just looked like, so you guys got any plans after the mission?
You gonna crack a whiskey? You know?
We're gonna have to save up some money for some use. So we do not have enough people.
Alright.
Oh, that's sad. Valentine, this was his first mission!
It was his first mission! Like, 1,000 internets to you if you get that reference. Hidden ability uncovered. Alright, Guardian. With every successful Overwatch shot, there's a 50% chance that another shot will be taken. Yes! Excellent.
And he says, and now I see where Blizz got Bastion from. They ripped him from XCOM 2. And Rhett says, we're gonna run out of alcohol. Marcus says, crack a whiskey and smoke a cigar. Rhett says it's a Doom reference.
Ha! Internet's to you. I like
This-
Carl Urban. He's one of my favorite actors.
So this is Marcus Miller,
Yeah. Alright.
which means he wanted a...
He wanted to go gunslinger, right?
Marcus wants... Yeah, gunslinger.
Alright. It's on fire! Alright, so So that means we actually need to train up some more
We
marksmen.
got the gatekeeper shell.
So we did. The organism within the gatekeeper's shell is highly unusual, seeming reliant on the shell itself for sensory input. Long sequences of engraved symbols, not unlike ancient hieroglyphs, adorn the inner lining of the shell.
What in the world is
That's
that?
actually kind of cool.
Paris says, I can just imagine Cyborg me leaving his arm by the sky scanner landing zone to high-five people as they walk off as a morale booster.
Gatekeeper autopsy. Oh, jeez. Our initial readings of the odd spherical creature we encountered show it to be of immense psionic power, potentially rivaling that of the Elders themselves. It may be possible to reverse engineer its biomechanical components for use in our own equipment.
Hello, Commander.
Hello, spokesman. The Resistance in New Australia is grateful for your efforts to repel the aliens' retaliatory strike. With XCOM's ongoing protection, the Resistance will continue to flourish. Alright.
Save.
Yeah. That's the
did
thing
it.
I'm gonna do.
We did it! We
Game.
did it!
Save. 22.
Come on, don't leave me hanging.
You know, I can't see that far past my
That's why I
periphery.
said something.
Okay.
You didn't actually leave me hanging that time. That was me actually letting you know.
Okay. Can I
We have a thing.
afford...
Oh, there it is at the very top!
Oh yeah, it's hanging up there. Hang on, let me
So creepy.
get a couple of people in here. And... Sure. And we'll change them into some of our people later. Alright.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so
there it is.
creepy.
Oh, it's complete with all, like, the tentacles hanging out.
I wonder if the tentacles are actually part of the mechanics.
No, that's the organic component.
Still creepy, I don't like it.
I like that they have the sectopods strung up over there, too.
Yeah.
Alright
That's my
then.
new least favorite enemy.
Yeah.
Link says, Commander, can you send Baymax to med, please?
How do I fix him? Hang
I
on.
don't know.
View soldiers. Where is he? Oh, there we go. Oh, cool. He's got like a mechanical symbol. Gravely wounded 25 days. Oh, so he does get repaired. I think.
Oh, I bet if we have like a workshop or something, he'll...
Probably.
Oh my gosh.
Can I customize him?
He's smoking, the poor man.
Let's see.
Customize.
Oh, dude, I can probably name him. Yeah, I can name him. Alright. And then...
He has a date of birth, go back. What's
Wait,
it
what?
say?
December 8, 2006. So, is that...
He's the original.
Yeah.
He's the prototype.
Interesting. Alright, let's see here. Head. Dude! Dude! Whoa. Is that from a mod? It seems like it's probably from a mod.
Oh no.
Ah.
That one freaks
Dude.
me out. I don't like it.
That looks like Robo Satan from Futurama.
It's creeping me out. I kind of liked the.
Whoa.
No.
Cyclops. That's the one he was on, right?
I actually think he was on the one further down, the one that was just the red.
Oh, is
or
that one?
Yeah, that one.
We'll leave him on that one because I kind of like it. Main armor color.
Belger says it's a mix of bio and mech. Red would
That's-
like to get on the soldier waiting list. Sure thing.
Absolutely.
Just give me some information for what you want your name to be, nationality, looks, stuff like that. And what class you would prefer, if any. You don't have to prefer a class, but...
Because if not, I'll just put you in wherever we need to fill slots for,
Wait, says 0? Is that you?
Gotta get him out of that NASA white.
What's his props?
I don't know. See, oh, voice. Oh, wait, he does have the Legion voice.
Did it automatically put him in Legion?
Dude! That's awesome! I didn't know that was a thing! No wonder! Alright, hang on.
Maximum range. Long range movement. Pathing confirmed. Maximum range. I don't see you running anywhere. Vitesse maximale. Efficacité à 100%.
Belger says, all hail Robo Devil. But he goes,
Hang on, hang on.
Bestätigt. Maximaler Schub bestätigt.
Maximum effort.
Beweglichkeit wird getestet. movimento a lunga distanza. Percorso confermato. Spero che mi stiate dietro.
Dude.
Ch.18 no te veo correr mucho.
I'm gonna keep him as Legion because I love that.
That's amazing. Pyre says his voice is Legion.
Yeah.
But he goes, all hail the Hypnotoad.
I knew I got a Legion voice pack mod. I thought it was only applicable to like human characters.
They must have updated it.
Yeah, they must have updated it to
So in the
have
Haiti
compatibility.
one was on here too.
Yeah.
Did you notice?
That's so cool.
Shield
All right.
says, who did we lose? We lost Alexander Valentine, which was Snowman Grant's character, and we also lost Grendel. Unfortunately.
Let's see. How about the legs? All right. So essentially, we've got like skeletal and then cloth covered. I kind of like the cloth cover. Like, whoa, that's cool. Armor pattern. Ooh, can I tundra him up? Yeah, there we go.
Your favorite?
Yeah. Weapon pattern, also tundra, because I love that pattern. Nice. All right.
Okay, so red has no class preference, so we will just sit you in wherever we need you.
And I suppose if you want a spark, that's apparently an option too. Loadouts. Spark armor, heavy autocannon, spark bit, rocket launcher. Alright, I don't have
Alright, do
any
you
other
have any colors or looks that you particularly want? If so, we will work those in.
Hey, Commander.
Is it Proving Grounds? Experimental powered weapon.
That's where we build another spark.
Where do I research their armor? Is that actually like a research
Our work
project?
is proceeding as expected, Commander.
No.
Yeah.
I think it was, that was in the...
Hey, Commander.
Is it just an item I need to make? Weapons.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I've got a lot of modded stuff.
Go to the armor, because I think that's where we'll see it. Yeah.
Anodized chassis. Okay, so it probably is
This
in
is
the weapons
The
somewhere.
anodized chassis, those are the sparks.
Okay, so I just need a lot more supplies to afford upgrades to spark units. Alright. Good to know.
Spark units are just really expensive.
Oh, okay. You repair the spark units here in engineering. Alright, I see.
No, he's staffed in engineering.
Begin spark repairs? Yeah, there we go. Receiving repairs. Cool. Alright.
Cool.
So actually, now that I've done that, save one more time. I like Sparky. Now I really want to play the Shin's Last Gift mission and learn about Sparky,
Yeah,
because...
Zelda says no money, no power.
Yeah.
Link says, I say that PKM can. I saw that PKM.
Oh yeah. I have a lot of additional firearm mods.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a shame, because I added a lot of them after the campaign continuity got past the technological point of firearms, so I have all these cool mods that I can use in my personal campaigns that can't really show off to you guys.
Yep.
Sorry.
Alright, says there's a spark in the back. Okay.
Alright, let's see. So that's alien alloys. Let me finally upgrade Avenger power.
Avenger
Can I please collect that? Sans any more interruptions. Please.
Hopefully people will start getting healed.
Yeah. I need a few days away from combat.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Yeah. Let's do the freaking...
Bletchley? Alright, weird.
Do the freaking gatekeeper.
Yeah.
I need to know.
This
Oh, this
specimen,
is-
henceforth referred to as the Gatekeeper,
Oh.
seems to harbor considerable psionic power. As with the alien's other unique biomechanical field unit, it will take some time to decipher the systems involved in its function.
Alright then.
Gross.
Have fun.
It's so gross. I can only imagine it smells terrible.
Yeah.
Maybe not as bad as the faceless, but I'm pretty sure it still smells terrible.
Oh, finally. Alright, let's see here. Radio beacon. Passing low above the terrain, we spotted smoke rising from the remains of what was once a radio station and broadcast tower. Although the station itself is long since dormant, someone had rigged up a simple repeater using materials from the tower. Our engineering team was able to remove pieces of its generator and adapt them to boost the Avengers' power core. +3.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Shield says, that is gross. Sylph did the face. And Link says, I don't care, Commander, give me Zulu's weapon. Phil says, now, more problems. No more problems.
Come on. Alright, people are recovering. Good. Alright, a lot of our veterans are recovered. Alright, cool. Scarlet is now fully trained up as a ranger.
We should view him so we can put his...
Yeah, let me assign his new gear and stuff. Let's see here. Loadout. Put away that shotgun. Plasma rifle. Yeah. Alright. That'll do for now. He's already wearing Warden. Good. Arc. Good. Alright. That'll do for the moment. Ooh. Our soldiers can now begin training as Psi operatives. New staff slot available. Train soldiers as Psi operatives. New staff slot available. Decreases training time. Gillian McAllister now available. So that's an engineering freed up. View facility.
That looks a little disturbing, actually.
Creepy psionic technology. Any rookie can be trained as a powerful Psi operative by staffing them even in the Psi lab. Staffing an engineer will decrease the time of all Psi lab training projects.
Okay, put one in.
Yeah, man. Let's see here. Trains soldier. Should we make Pyro Psi?
I don't know. Does Pyro want Psi?
Has the trauma of so much close to death experience unlocked the powers of his mind?
Pyro, tell us if you want to be Psi. Otherwise, we'll just put one of our other ones in.
He walks the line that crosses the veil of life and death and commands the very forces of mortality.
Oh, there's just so people with big brains. And
Yeah,
it
pretty
says
much.
Psi soldiers are really cool in this game.
Otherwise, I'll just train
One of the
our new
noobs.
people up and then change them into somebody later.
Yeah.
So,
It's up to you,
while
Pyro.
we hear from them,
Because Pyro, I believe, is still there.
I think he's here.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alright.
Oh, he's not here? Really?
Oh, is he not? Okay.
Oh, but yes, he is. If I can set things on fire with my brain, then yes. Can he? Does anybody know?
I don't know. I mean, I can still give you pyro grenades. That's still a thing I can do.
Yeah, you can still throw fire-y.
Pyro.
Shut up! Shield says, what version of Pyro are we on? Hang on, let me...
I think this is Mark III.
That's one. That's two. Yeah, we're on 3.
Uh-huh.
Belder says yes.
This means coming close to death. Not once, not twice, a third time.
You can set fire
A
with soul fire,
triumvirate
says
of
Belder.
trauma.
There we are. Alright, cool. Soulfire.
I think.
You shall now scorch the souls of your enemies! Alright, let's see here. Undergo specialized training to unlock psionic potential. They will be unavailable for combat during the training process. Well, sure. Okay, fine.
Pyro says, I want to be a cyborg space ninja. Or space wizard, rather. Oh, okay.
Sure. Cool.
Yay!
You go, Exalt Man. Alright.
Bunny says, thankfully, I'm
That's
still the original. Okay.
Cool.
Woo!
I like that. Let's save, since that is a momentous occasion of progress.
I think one more mission. 9. It is 9:20, in case you were curious.
Alright.
I am sure you will
Okay.
find the result
Yeah.
will be as
Has a quick
intriguing
question.
as
Alright.
She wants to know if Moxley can get a trench coat.
Sure, yeah, I can give you one of the same kinds that Marcus has.
Okay. Belder says,
Let's
I am not
see.
there yet.
I have come to suspect that this creature's unusual appearance is somehow directly connected to its notable psionic aptitude. The aliens always have some reasoning to their actions, even as twisted as it is often revealed to be.
Alright, codename Barrett. New item available, Alien Psyamp. Having encountered a number of aliens capable of wielding psionic power, it should come as no surprise that their aptitude and abilities are often unique to a given species. In this case, the subject henceforth referred to as the Gatekeeper is on the extreme end of the spectrum in terms of psionic sensitivity. However, our efforts to analyze the subject have so far revealed little in terms of its actual purpose or intention in the field. Unlike the Codex, so far we've found nothing that would allow the Gatekeeper to open or control a rift. All current indications point to an unusually independent, unpredictable even, species. That seems strange, considering their usual control-freaky nature.
Yeah.
That they would just allow a wild card among their ranks.
Which makes me think they're not.
That means we don't know enough about them yet. Alien Psyamp. This version of the psionic amplifier incorporates artifacts from the powerful Gatekeeper alien we've encountered. It'll put our most experienced psi operatives on the same level as the alien's most powerful psionic forces. Cool! I like the sound of that. Alright, let's get a little more intel, because that only takes 6 days.
Thanks.
Valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Can I afford to make one of those?
I shall become a replica stalker, says Lynx. She also says, for my career in New Vegas, is the daughter and granddaughter of Desert Rangers.
Cool.
So yeah, the Psyamp, there it is. It's at the very top.
Oh, is
The
it?
one.
Oh yeah, there it is. A Gatekeeper shell. So I already used that up in the research, I guess. 200 supplies. Jeez. Alright, so that's one hell of an investment.
But it does,
Alright.
it's a squad upgrade, so
Yeah,
every
so every
Psy
psi operative gets it. Alright, real quick, let me change around Mox for the desired effect.
The Elder suggests that maybe it's a last-ditch wild card.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, it could be. I don't know. I feel like we don't know enough.
Yeah,
Like,
same.
there's something going on here.
Oh, is the NCR mod not,
Female?
like, each gender? Oh, man. Alright, apologies. I may have misspoke. I guess that's a male-only mod. I didn't think it was.
That makes me a sad.
Yeah. Alright, well,
I'm afraid we
sorry
can't.
about that. I intended to. And if there's any of these that you want, let me know.
Makes me a sad.
I do kind of like these new chest pieces.
Yeah. Rhett says, well, y'all have a good one.
Likewise. Thanks for sticking around, man.
Belder says also, when I get there, the aliens best start running, or heads will start going bye-bye.
Alrighty.
Alright. Alright, let's, she'll just keep her the way she is.
Okay.
That's a sad.
Alright, let's see.
Alright, let's go back to the escape.
Yeah. Alright. Can I finish up Stray Dogs? Avatar project, of course. That's alright. Now they're only halfway.
The aliens continue their progress toward completing this Avatar project. We must stop them at any cost.
I intend to.
We're working on it.
Incoming transmission.
Codex Archon.
What kind of mission is this? Resistance Council. Eastern Europe, Operation Ironbreaker. Oh, rescue VIP from an advent cell.
We
Alright.
get
So we get an engineer and some intel. Cool. After all this intel, man, I need to hit up the market. Sure.
How far is the black
Eastern
site?
Europe.
It's over in the States.
Yeah, I'm one, like, contact region away from it.
Commander Tigan and Shen aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use.
Yeah.
No, we should switch out Spark.
Yeah, because he's damaged.
He's way too damaged. I don't want to put him
Yeah.
in. Paris says maniacal laughter. I'm going to explode someone's brain! Am I still hurt?
Who do we need? Alright. I do want to get Marcus trained up, so... Waskar, you can sit this one out. We'll let Ghost take over as, like, senior marksman for this one. We'll put Vian, because we could use a ranger. We've got a heavy. She is our med.
We need to re-give everybody their stuff.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking her,
Well,
because
she needs to get upgraded too.
yeah, we need to level her, and having 2 heavies is good.
Belder says, Harrow, me and you blowing up brains together. What fun. I take it that means that Belder would like to be a psyop. Oh, no, because I am a sniper. Okay, so... Must be... Sharp... Got it.
Incendiary. Raz. Let's give her some
Was there any
nails.
codexes?
I don't know, I wasn't looking. I probably should have.
And Ghost needs something.
Yeah. Let's keep. No, wait, no. You didn't make items available.
Pyro says, a psychic pyromaniac makes me laugh. Also started much as time I came up with sound pirates.
Let's see. I think I'll go with Hellweave. Just because if he's getting closed on, that means he needs help. Let you keep your plasma. Marcus, you are... Actually...
Bunny says,
Nanoscale.
Bunny is excited to be back in the field. Elder suggests using the jack on a codex.
Yeah.
We might do that if
This-
there's one on this mission.
This might prove a good mission for that. Alright. Cautiously confident in this loadout.
Sky Ranger deployed. Squad green to deploy.
Marcus says, I just love how my guy sticks out like a sore thumb. Capital.
Been asking for our help in freeing a VIP sympathetic to the resistance cause. Advent forces are holding the captive somewhere in this area. We're expecting a steady contingent of reinforcements to back them up. Lock down the area, eliminate all hostile resistance, and secure the VIP.
Check. Alrighty. Yeah, we got a pretty varied look amongst the operators on this mission.
Yeah. Elder, I have no idea how close we are to the end of the Avatar project stuff.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I've heard this game is much longer than the previous entry in the XCOM series, so I have no idea how far we actually are into it. I've completed a few Shadow Chamber projects.
Confirmed location for the VIP. Move to rendezvous. Eliminate all hostile contacts.
Is that our VIP and then how we get out? So it goes hit a jack to a captain, codex, then what comes out of the codex? I don't know what comes after hijacking a codex right now. I'm assuming we'll have to jack something else.
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Alright, so I've got 12 turns, which means this is going to probably not make for a good codex jacking.
Limited.
Yeah. Alright, let's actually scout ahead with someone else.
Okay.
Funny says codex section.
Eyes on civilians.
Fire shots.
Let's get moving.
Schneegang.
Hopefully there aren't any enemy units in there. Okay, good. We're clear.
Elder wonders if what comes out of the codex is the result of the Avatar project.
Double time, people.
Maybe hacking them will find out at least some of what the project is really trying to do. But what we know now is that the elders are dying.
And they're
and
using...
they've somehow managed to find a way to save themselves via us.
Yeah, they're using human genetic material as almost like, as crude as the term is, sort of an adhesive for their own genetic experiments.
But we also know that they found something in human genetics that they think will help them specifically. We just don't know how or why or what.
I have an educated guess, and I think it's that they're trying to create some manner of genetically engineered, like, human host systems that they can transfer their consciousnesses to, along with all of their psychic power. And that they can essentially circumvent their physical detriments that way. That's my educated guess. I have no idea if that's correct or not.
Let's move.
As long as I can circle around past, I don't necessarily have to concern myself too much with their patrols.
Rolling out.
There we go. You know, one of the things that this does actually kind of call into question is the fact that we're able to move about so freely in the midst of an ostensibly populated city, and there's no one moving around.
Gotta keep moving, Commander. Figure out what you missed.
Like, yeah, there are civilians around. They're just kind of like standing in one place, though. Great. I'm not sure what it says about it. I think it says something, though, about, like, the state of life in these cities.
On my way.
That I can literally just run along the side of the sidewalk. And nobody's really the wiser.
Yeah, it's kind of like everybody stays inside. Like, whether or not that's because they have everything they need and don't need to go outside, or if they're too scared to go outside unless they absolutely have to.
Well, there's also the implication that the people living in these cities are, for the most part, if not the entire part, chipped from one of the facilities.
Yeah.
So they're under some amount of Advent control.
Yeah.
So,
They
like,
could there might even be like a curfew, or
yeah.
like there are only certain reasons that are acceptable for you going outside.
Yeah. Papers, please. I was just going to get a sandwich. This is unacceptable. I don't know why the aliens are Russian all of a sudden. I just... Damn, don't really have a good position. That'll have to do. Are they going to hold that position? Because if so, I can work with that. Okay, how do I get in there? Dang. Ooh, hello. Might I? No.
Link says, so King, question.
Ladder might work.
In the future, I would upgrade from my BMW 330i or 330i. What should I go for? Toyota Supra or BMW M3?
I have no idea, man. I am not a car guy. I'd help you out if I could. I do not know near enough about them to give you any sort of educated opinion. Opinion? Assessment and opinion came out opinman. Alright.
Marcus
Sure.
says 10 months of Kulog, comrade.
Oh crap, who saw me?
With me.
What?
Menace 1-5
What?
status confirmed.
That guy
UAV
says,
is in tow. Proceed to the extraction point.
Alright, how late am I?
Oh crap. Fairly.
Yeah.
Ah, damn. Oh crap. Archon King. Oh jeez. Hello, hello.
I've not heard that name since. Stare off in the distance.
Oh, damn. Alright. Hail of bullets!
Well, the man the king is here. Of course he is, right?
Alright. Show your face. Oh, crap. He would come for her.
I guess I'm so sorry. I got the Witcher 3 season pass. I've been enjoying the new level cap. Hey, you know, that's fine.
That's all good, man.
This is pretty much our last mission of the night, I think.
Yeah.
We are very hungry. At least I am. I don't know about you.
No, I absolutely am. Those kolaches earlier have long since worn off.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's see. Might I? Damn, I have nobody in range. Alright, how about... Do you not have an action?
I don't think this is a good one, Felder, to jack the codex, simply because we have such a time limit.
No, I've got a time limit, a lot of hard enemies, and one of the kings here. This is not a good mission for it.
Thing says, well, thank God I'm still in a replica breeding tube. I don't want to fight that thing again.
Here we go. Good. The explosion will hurt the codex. Alright. Come on, Rouse. Heavy ordnance. Ha ha!
Also a question, why do enemies in this game have way higher health caps than EU or EW?
Because I think one has the propensity to do more damage in this game because of weapon upgrades. I can't quite confirm that, it's just... I feel like I'm seeing higher numbers in this game than I ever did in Enemy Within.
Pyrus says, you don't get to complain about being tired. It's 3:36 a.m. for me. I'm not tired, I'm hungry. There's a difference. I want food. Also, my butt's starting to hurt.
Yeah, the woes of streaming. My ass is melding into the chair!
Well, part of it is our chairs were old when we, like, the chair I'm in was old when it became ours to use. And,
Alright, does Lightning Hand, since it doesn't cost an action... Nice! Alright, good to know. So gunslingers are fantastic to use against the rulers. Because Lightning Hands doesn't count as an action that they get a ruler reaction to, since it doesn't actually cost me an action. Yeah! Alright, learning. Now, face off. Sure, do that. Come on, Ghost. Start paving the road with them. That's what I'm talking about.
Who's keeping score?
you mad, bruh?
Don't be mad, bruh. Oh, he mad.
Don't kill our VIP!
He's not shooting at her, he's shooting at you.
I know, but you don't want them to do the thing from above and then kill the VIP that's below us.
She's got multiple ceilings,
Oh, okay.
so
I wasn't sure.
you're the one at most risk here.
Shield says, Vi, put a pillow or two in the chair and it'll be more comfortable. And Vi wants to get to
Oh,
Chili's.
we do.
I have 4 pillows on this chair. And it's only semi-comfy. Of course, it probably doesn't help that they're old pillows. So all this takoosh is not as... Hey, look, it's Bunny!
Yeah. You're on TV, you're famous! Alright, gotta take the shot. Come on, pew pew! The pew method has failed
I'm
us!
sorry, I should have gone pew also, shouldn't I?
Alright, here he comes.
Pyro says, I have a solution. If you stream earlier in the day, you'd be hungry by the end. Yeah, we will, because we stream for so many hours. Always be hungry at the end.
Hunker. Hi, friends. How are you? Does anyone else have actions? Nope, it's just him left. Alright. Oh god, I have such a poor chance of hitting him. I have to take it though. I don't have a choice. Come on, man, come on! Ah! Not good. And I think he's angry now.
Yeah, he's angry now. No! No!
Oh crap!
No! Don't drop him! Ah!
That ain't good! What the hell are you doing? Of course, you're teleporting around to flank. Cause that's just the kind of person you are. And oh god, now I have to spend actions reloading. Actually, that's fine, because one of them is a heavy, which means I don't have to worry about reloading her grenades.
Pyro says, fine, buy pizza to have during stream, but I don't like to eat on stream. That's weird.
Because it's unprofessional.
Except for when you're doing like a 12-hour stream.
Well, yeah.
Then you
Because then it's
freaking
unavoidable.
He says, I still have nightmares about when that roller pile dragged me into the concrete from 2 stories in the air. Yeah.
Ow. Are they calling in reinforcements?
Menace 1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport inbound on your...
Because of course they are!
Be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your current position. Firebrand has a limited window to provide extraction.
Oh god, you know what? You know what? In all this confusion, we're just, Actually, hang on, wait. Damn it. Do you have a shot on him? Oh, yeah, it's not much of one, though. Ghost, do you have a pistol shot on him, perhaps? You do. If I shoot him, and he drops him, is it gonna do as much damage? I mean, getting dropped from that height, it's gonna hurt.
You're gonna have to go for it. It's better than pile driving.
Come on, Ghost! Come on! Yes!
It was a crit, even!
Did it hurt him? It didn't hurt! Well, it hurt him a little. That's an acceptable amount of hurt.
It's just as we're gonna lose Marcus. No, we're not! We still have him and he's fine!
Fire pistol 3 times at the same target! Come on, Ghost! Fan fire! Yes! Alright.
Be mad, run away!
Shoot.
Please. Open a portal and run.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, made him mad.
Oh, that.
Made him angry. He is an angry, angry man. Okay, alright. Who else can do silly amounts of damage to him? Roz. Roz can do silly damage. Yes, good. Oh, that's not a very good chance to hit, though. Plasma? I mean, I could hit him with Plasma. I'm gonna have to, because I cannot risk missing. Alright. It's kind of a waste. Just do it, though. Plunk. That didn't do nearly as much as the preview said it would.
We need to get people out of that thing.
I know.
No! No!
What you doing?
No, miss!
Oh! Oh! Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. Crap, I forgot about the codex back there. Fine, I have to leave myself. Oh, no, I don't. Yes, get to there. That'll do. I forgot about you. I didn't know you were there. Okay, alright, the armor ate some of that. That's fine. That's acceptable. Devastate. No, not Devastate. No! No! Oh, I hate this ability because I can only get one person out. No! Crap. Ghost, I'm sorry. You're just going to get hit because you've already used your actions. Is there no way?
The fall would have killed him. Yeah, we're just lucky it didn't.
Is there no way I can get away from that? If I shoot him prior to these coming down, does it negate it? I don't think it does.
Try?
That seems silly. Why would it do that? Okay, does anyone else have a clearer shot? Oh, God. You're considered flanking. You don't have a shot because you don't... No, I I kind of went Gollum there for a second.
I know.
Damn. Alright, well, experiment time. If I shoot him mid-attack, does it stop that? It connected. Did it stop it? No. No, it didn't. It poisoned him, though. Oh. That isn't good.
They're disoriented.
I know. And their cover is shattered. And they're horribly injured. No, yeah, you already did a thing! No! No!
But he missed. He missed.
I know. I know.
Take that.
Oh, God. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay, Miss T, I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to show your flank to the Codex.
Next go.
It's getting worse with every attack.
What the? No! No, not that! Damn you.
Does she have a shot?
No, she does not. No, she does not.
Crap.
What is, revival protocol? Yes. Heal everyone. She can withstand the hurt from getting pile-driven if she's healed up first. Okay, alright. This is a very good... No, come on! No, 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 no. At least it healed her first. What? What? Oh wait, did I do aid protocol instead of the revival protocol? I could swear I did revival. Then why didn't it affect everyone? That's the point!
I don't know.
Son of a... Jingle jack jumping alien! I don't know what that is. Just don't ask. Damn it. Can I melee him? No. Can I run and gun?
Okay, let's finish this.
Because I'm going to have to focus on him instead of the VIP for a while. Even though she was in prime extraction position. Okay. Damn it, he gets an action. Don't you do it! Don't you do it! You're gonna do it! What does that mean? Oh! Oh! Oh, good! Good!
Yes, let it
Shoot him! Give him a parting scar! Or... Who did that hurt? That did 3 damage to someone / thing. Was it the Codex?
That guy says, Jimble Jang jumping alien. Gotta remember that.
Oh, I think it was the Codex. Yeah, you killed the Codex with that explosion. Good! You actually saved Miss T.
Yay! Pyro says, it's an alien that jumps Jingle Jacks.
I mean, of course. What else?
That was horrifying, and I don't want to do that ever again.
Oh, just screw you, man!
But it's not a ruler.
I am so done with these motherfucking aliens on this motherfucking plane. God damn it. Ha!
Oh, it's almost dead.
Good. Serves him right.
No.
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 What are you using me as cover?
Miss.
Ha! Sick Doge.
Just like,
I mean, honestly, I'd freak out too.
Yeah, that guy says, at least the reinforcements took their time.
Yeah, there is that. Oh,
No.
come on with this.
No.
At least it takes a turn. And with their version of it, I can get everyone out of the way. It's the King's version I can't get everyone out of the way of. Okay. Shit's just exploding everywhere. Alright, this just turned into an action movie.
Thanks, Raven says, gotta go. See you guys next strand.
Alrighty, have a good one, man.
Bye. Thanks for hanging out with us. Just kill it.
Go to hell, Codex.
Just kill it. I'm done.
Curslash!
That's right, Overwatch removed.
Step aside.
So
Okay.
why don't we just take the aliens and simply push them somewhere else? We just know. Just go away.
We need to get the hell away from that van. That'll do.
On glow skids.
Can I just... Oh, damn it. Hang on. Misty? Misty! Thank you. Trust me. You're safe here. Take my word for it. I have a plan. Restoration is the heal everyone has needed ability.
Doesn't look that bad, actually.
Alright, that was my mistake then. I am a man who can admit when he made mistakes, however grave they are. Okay. Alright. This is good. Alright then.
Get everybody out of the way now. Yeah. Yeah.
There we
Thank
go.
you.
Good. Good. Ghost, if you would please take cover here-ish.
Waiting around.
Give a shot. You do? Put a shot right in his friggin' tank. Or the chest. That's good too. Alright. Get to cover.
Do we have enough time after fighting them to get to...
Yeah, we have 7 turns, so... Alright. You can't open that door, can you?
That doesn't look like something you used to help someone, does it?
What?
Did she find something?
I don't know. Alright. Now then. Mr. Archon, if you would please, proceed into Archon Hell! Thank you.
I think she's stuck in there.
I know, we gotta get her out. Whew! Alright. And he's poisoned. Good. May he feel fire coursing through his veins! He's not poisoned anymore. Damn it! Don't you do it. Don't you do it! He about to do it! Ow! What's up, friend?
Marcus says, when in a tight spot, blow everything up.
Oh, yeah.
That guy says, I'm curious as to what the VIP is thinking when she's locked in a room and keeps hearing explosions, gunfire, and screams of pain outside.
They're coming for me. They're coming to save me, right?
Please tell me they're winning.
Ghost, please put him down. Thank you, sir.
You want some more?
Oh, no. No, he's had enough. Reload.
No, it says, you know what I enjoy? When Twitch self-destructs. That guy says, they're winning. Just very, very slowly.
Yep.
Should we go get our bit?
Yep. Heading her way now.
We should get our bit. Our poor bit.
Now, I know for a fact that their reinforcements are about to show up. Nice cover position. And heal up the bun one.
Better hurry. I don't think he's gonna last much longer.
He's fine.
No, asks if he's dead. No, you're not dead. You're fine.
Just not on the active mission. Okay.
Okay, double time.
Let me guess. They're not actually coming for me. They're holding down the evac point, aren't they?
Probably.
How do I get in there? Oh god, I have to come from on top, don't I? Or from that door that they are guarding. Oh wait, no. There's a door here. I'm just a derp. Okay. Do I have to open that? It looks like it's already open.
This is where they administer the bulk of their gene therapy treatments. At least the ones the general public is aware of.
Oh, there's a person in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever.
English.
There we go. Alright.
We're not here to hurt you, lady.
Get out of the way! I'm only here to hurt you if you stand in my way. For in my way is the way of progress, future, and the hope of all mankind. That if you should stand for the prevention of, I shall have to end you. Or something like that, I don't know.
Evil.
No. Just angry anti-hero.
Uh-huh.
Can I hack that door? Yes, I can. Can we hack it? Yes, we can. Alright. Oh my. Small cache of intel. Large cache of intel. Sure, why not? I'll roll those dice. Hey! Haha! Excellent. I approve of this.
Did I do that?
So I think she can get out now.
Yeah, because now I've unlocked the door. Reload. Okay. Get to the door. And hunker down. Alright, where is our evac? It is right there. Whoa, oh, hi. Alright, well,
We only have...
there's our company. We have 5 turns, that's plenty of time. I just need to get people in position. Alright, I can get you almost in position. So let's get started on that. Here they come. Oh, great. 2 mechs. Alright.
No wonder you missed.
Can't see a damn thing.
Marcus asked if we should make a combat save.
Probably a good idea. Eh!
Through the...
How much of a hit?
I mean, a hit's still a hit, man. Yeah, let's do a little combat save VIP. Alright, who you got eyes on? You can hit the mech from here? Seriously?
Don't question things.
Sure, I'll take it. Kerpow! Heh!
Don't let up.
Idea. If I get there, can I pop a grenade at the ceiling and let gravity do my fighting for me? Let's find out.
Is there anyone important underneath him?
Newton's Law, motherfucker! Ah! I love it when a plan comes together.
This is something came bought. Also, apparently Black Sabbath's off 4 years. They're all getting repressed on limited edition vinyl.
Cool. Lightning hands. Yeah, why not? Let's do lightning hands. It's something. Ooh, there we go. It is a handy something. And now, face off. Oh damn! I've only got one of them in line for that though. All right, fine, fine. I can work with that.
She'll say, flip away for a moment, and now the ceiling gets smaller. So it says +1 gravity.
Just can't leave me alone for a second. Hi, friend. Yeah, put the shield down. That way he cannot help his friends.
That guy says, just notice something. Is Marcus wearing NCR veteran ranger armor?
Yes, he is. It is fancy nomad I now have.
Ready as I'll ever be, Commander.
Like it says, well, veteran armor / desert ranger / riot armor.
Yeah, pretty much. Come on, come on. Yes.
Excuse me?
Is there anyone else? Nope. Do I make a run for the evac or get to cover? It is a gamble. I think I take cover for now. Actually, no, because I only have 4 turns. Alright, well. Run for it! Get to full cover at least. Heh, 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 heh. Ah, crap, they noticed. Don't you do it! Oh, okay, alright, you can mark her through the wall. That's a thing that's possible, apparently. Uh-oh. Ah, crap. Alright, that actually didn't do all that much. Did get rid of her cover. Nope, 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 nope. No. No one else shoot at her. Please. No, no más. Por favor. Okay, that's not shooting at her. You're still a dick, though. For that, just so we're clear. Yeah. I am painfully aware of that.
Damn. Marcus says, should you try blowing up the truck? Catch some in the explosion?
I think the truck is already well, no. That's actually a design, and I thought that was like a shrapnel thing. I think it's only the mech is really close enough at this point, so... Okay. Damn, alright, she's just not a good one to pick right now. Whoa, 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 hold on. Don't go ahead and enter all willy-nilly. Let's half cover... full cover. Damn it! Civilian, get out of my cover! Urgh! Full cover. Excellent. Now then. Ooh. Hail of rounds. Yes. Do that on the mech. Mag dump! Alright, well, at least that eliminated the shield. This is gonna come down to the wire. Come on. There we go. Alright, mech down. Alright, now having dealt with the mechs, I think it is actually a good time to tuck tail and run! GTFO, mans! Yeah! Oh, crap.
Double time.
Ghost, you are gonna have a hell of a time with this. Camera, stop jerking me around here. Alright, we can at least get the VIP away. There we go. Objective secure. That'll have to do. Alrighty.
Moving Overwatch.
Come on, Ghost, come on.
That guy's
Damn.
just running.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just having everyone haul ass. Oh, you son of a... Crap. What are you doing? What do you... No! 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 Damn it! Damn. I knew it was coming and there still wasn't anything I could do about it. Are you freaking kidding me? Hey. Alright. Go pick her up. Pick her up, thank you.
Alright. Alright.
Well, finally.
This is who did we just lose? We lost Bunny.
Yep. Carwin Collier, one of our veterans, has finally met her match. Which sucks, because she was one of our highest ranked grenadiers. Alright, well, time to start getting everyone out.
Bye.
She says, no, not Bunny.
Ready as I'll ever be, Commander.
She's one of our longest standing commandos.
Covering out.
Ah, crap.
I guess it's when one falls, another.
Barely ahead.
Thankfully, at least, since we've got her shouldered up, then we're not going to lose her gear. So, we can pass that torch to the next heavy.
To the evac point now.
Time to evacuate.
Okay.
No.
It's a good thing I decided to start running when I did, though. There's no way we'd have actually fought all of them and then still gotten out.
No.
I'm going.
That guy says, in my first XCOM playthrough, one of my high-ranking assaults died, so I took a recruit with an assault rifle and he stayed with me all the way to the end. Sometimes having sacrifices have silver linings.
There's a landing pad, please. Let's get out of here.
There are always casualties in war.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Ironbreaker indeed. For if ever there was a soldier with an iron will, it was hers. Alrighty. Man, we've had several casualties tonight. Alright then.
So Bunny is no more. Bunny lasted for a very long time, though.
Mm-hmm.
That guy says, well, what are we gonna tell Bunny?
Well...
She got explosive crits before the character died.
Yeah.
So, at least there's that. And I already have...
She sacrificed herself, drawing
says
enemy
that
fire.
She did not die like a bitch.
She called down an alien hellfire upon herself that her comrades might escape to fight another day. Truly, she did not lose this day. She merely made a sacrifice that victory may come one day. And at least she came home. And everyone is wounded. Not for very long, though. Alright.
Hello, Commander.
Alright then. Let's see. So, since she had one of our special heavy suits, do we have any other grenadiers to take that?
That guy says there isn't morale in this game, right?
There kind of is, because soldiers can get, like, shaken and stuff. Okay, then. Raz, you get to take over the mantle. So, war suit. Man, I'm still getting some visible limbs here. Right, hang on, let me fix that. Yeah, we'll go with that. Arms. I think that'll do. Now, torso. There we go. Fix the arm. Actually, can I do individual arms?
Marcus says, did it say soldier shaken? What does that mean?
That means your will is a little lower for a few missions until you get a kill. Or until you are part of a successful mission again. There we go. Alright. And then... Alright, she's already got an upgraded cannon. Yeah, we'll go with that one. Do we have another launcher? Alright then. Yeah, she seems all somber, just like, I can't accept this. And yet I must. Alright.
It is 10:15.
Alrighty, so that's a good place to call it. Let me make sure. Do I have any other, like, special weapons? No. Actually, come to think of it, you are not toting your Nightcaster. Let's fix that. Okay. So, is there anything else I need to do first? Alright, let's get Minthius training up for Sharpshooter. There we go. And alright, we got a supply drop in 1 day. Let me save real quick and see if I can at least get that. So, radio operator, increase region income. Okay, interesting. Actually, let's go finish the stray dogs, because I'm still curious about that. And then I think I'll hit the market.
Alien facility coordinates locked in, Commander.
Avatar project initiated. The hell? We have word that the aliens have completed construction on a secret facility. Oh, great!
So
And it's in
next
Canada.
There's 2 new facilities then. that we
Alright,
haven't
actually, that's a good thing. That gives us options.
seen. Yeah.
Alright. Operation Soaring Spark. Constructed a facility deep in the wilderness. Alright. Good to know.
Incoming message for you, Commander.
Is it?
Security your quarters.
Okay,
I had high hopes for the Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Okie dokie then. So now we've got a stack of supplies. Rapid response, alien infiltrator. Those are each actually acceptable. What are you? New construction. Aliens step up their construction efforts, reducing the alien facility counter by 2 weeks.
Oh, that's how fast they make the facilities.
I see. Alright. Actually, all of those are fairly livable, so... Supply drop. Good. Can I finish this? Please? Stray dogs. A pack of stray dogs were hovering over something along the roadside, a relatively uncommon sight since the advent ban on all livestock and domestic animals. When our squad approached, the strays hesitantly fled, revealing a field littered with alien bodies. We recovered the specimens for Dr. Tygan's research. Interesting. Alright then. Supply drop available, yes I know. Okay, I think I'll save that for next time and just head to the market for now. Alright, is there anything significant I can get here? Let's see. I can get a new Grenadier, and he comes pre-trained as one, and I need some. I can also get some supplies. Yeah, I'm thinking that's worth it. So let's get supplies and a Grenadier. Cool. Alright. Is there anything I can let go of? Probably not. I mean, I've got a fair amount of stuff. It's just, I don't know what of this I might need, so I'm gonna hang on to stuff. Alright, now then. Let's see. Having done that, I've got over 100 supplies. Armory. Okay, so he's our new guy. Let's hold off on promoting him until later. Now,
Hey, Commander.
facilities-wise, do I need anything? Not really. So, proving ground. Alright, I could get another spark. I don't really need one, though. Or...
Hey, Commander.
could start getting some more of these. Ooh, plasma caster. It's only one gun. It's a really good one, though. Advanced psyop. Huh. Armor-wise. Damn, see, the thing is, I don't have a lot of sparks enough to warrant this.
Yeah.
So...
Bunny says, what are my class options? Whatever you want to be.
Yeah, I just say nix Ranger from the list, because we had a few people request it, and now we have a lot of Rangers. So, pretty much any of the others we could use some more of. I think I am going to go Plasma Caster. Yeah. Alright. And while I'm thinking about it, let's actually get you outfitted with
Maybe
ionic axes.
Wieldy, but in the right hands, this thing should cut down anything standing in your way.
Alright. So then... I think that pretty well squares us away. How's the Scilab going? Still getting trained.
Hey, Commander.
My ult will be a sniper then, says
Alrighty. Since we've got several gunslingers, then we'll go for full-on sniper for you then. Guerrilla tactics. Can I afford any of these? I cannot, because I am incredibly low on supplies. Okay. Alright, apologies for kind of, like, hovering around through menus and stuff. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do. So, let me save, and I suppose that means that the next time we resume this campaign continuity, I then need to go collect the supply drop, get a few more recruits, and I need to actually establish contact with the Avatar Project sites so that I can keep that meter from rising too high again.
Yep.
Alright, I can keep that in mind.
Yes, Pyro, you are already being...
Yep, you're in the Psi training chamber as we speak. So, alright, I think that squares everything away. Oh, let's just have one mournful look at the wall, to which there were several additions this evening. So many on their first mission. And then there are the veterans. Jeez. She took quite a few with her, though. Alright. Well, that was hard, and at times frustrating. I've had fun tonight, though. So.
Yes.
Cheers to everyone that has stuck around this evening. And as I said, I'll try sometime this coming week to set aside enough time, because it does take a fair amount of it, to progress far enough in a side campaign to reach the point at which I can initiate the Shen's Last Gift DLC mission, and I'll keep from saving even once I realize that the ping for it is there on the geoscape. That way I can jump straight into it and you guys can see the alert for how it comes up, and then of course the context of the mission itself. And hopefully I'll have that prepared for this coming week's stream, and then depending on how long that takes, that'll either, you know, comprise that entire stream, or we'll do that and then resume the major campaign continuity, just depending upon the time it takes. So that's the plan. So alrighty, I think that's everything. So cheers everyone. I'm Kinsmark here at Last Full Press.
Oh, I'm Violeta.
You awake over there?
Maybe?
Meow. And as always, we wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.
Bye!
Cheers everyone.
I'm I'm totally with it.
Are you sure?
No.